You're just the family wallet. My sister laughed while handing me dirty diapers at my baby shower. Right after I paid off her debt, co-signed her loan, and covered her rent. I smiled and said, "Then start packing. You've got 7 days to leave." The guests froze as I pulled out the eviction notice. My name is Emily. I'm 34 and I'm right now sitting in my lounge, still shocked by what just happened during my baby shower. Because I need somewhere to release this, I thought I'd write and share it with all of you. This isn't some silly family argument. It's the result of many years of being ignored, used for money, and emotionally worn down by my older sister, Ashley. If you've ever had a harmful sibling who thought they deserved your life, your money, and your success while pretending to be your biggest supporter, you may understand. But let's start with what happened today. "Open it," Ashley said, her voice full of fake excitement as she pushed the big gift box into my hands. The whole room was watching: relatives, friends, co-workers, a picture-perfect baby party with soft-colored balloons and a cute sign that said, "Welcome, little one." My fingers stopped while I untied the ribbon. The guests' waiting stares made it impossible to wait long. Inside the package was a pile of used diapers, dirty ones. The laughter came fast. Not fake smiles, not awkward chuckles, but loud, real laughter. My mother put her hand over her face trying to hold back laughter, but even she was shaking. Ashley, the one who planned this stupid prank, wiped away pretend tears of laughter. "Oh, relax. It's a joke," she said, flipping her perfect blonde hair behind her back. "You've got enough money to buy real ones, right?" "Right." Since I was the wealthy sister, because I worked hard while Ashley jumped from one money problem to the next, expecting both our parents and me to fix her mess. And this wasn't the first time she made me the target of her chaos. Flashback. Ashley, the fake-hearted sister. While we were growing up, Ashley always got the attention. Not because she was talented or smart, but because she was good at fooling everyone. When we were teenagers, she acted like the perfect older sister in front of our parents, doing my hair, giving boy advice, acting sweet. But when no one was watching, she changed completely. I remember the night before my college exam. I had been studying for months, hoping for a scholarship so I wouldn't need help from my parents. Ashley had just come home after a bad date, angry because her latest boyfriend hadn't given her an expensive necklace she wanted. "You think you're better than me, huh?" she snapped, leaning against my doorway. Sitting there acting smart, working like a bookworm. "Here's news, Emily. Money is about who you know, not hard work." She spent the next hour attacking me, criticizing everything I did, making fun of my studying, my clothes, even my dream of being independent with money. When I finally yelled at her to leave, she smiled. "Relax," she said, tossing her hair. "I'm just trying to motivate you." When I earned my scholarship and left town, Ashley acted like the supportive sister again. She told people how her little sister was doing great, how she always believed in me. But once she needed money help, the nasty words came back. "Must be nice to afford everything you want," she'd say, forgetting she wasted every penny she ever got. "Don't be stingy, Liv. It's just a little help. Wow, you've really changed. You used to be kind." And still I helped her. I paid her rent once when she had no job. I cleared her credit card debt when she cried from stress. I even co-signed a loan for her once. Something I regretted almost immediately after she stopped paying. And what did I get in return? A box of dirty diapers at my baby shower. Back to now. The laughter hadn't even fully stopped when I spoke. It was the perfect moment for my own statement. I gently put the box down, my fingers still shaking. Not from shame, but from something different. "That's funny," I said, my voice calm. "Really funny. Almost as funny as the fact Ashley just lost her house." The room went quiet. Ashley blinked. "What? Oh, did I forget to mention that part?" I turned toward the guests. "See, I bought the loan on her house 6 months ago." She had fallen behind again. And instead of letting the bank take it, I thought I'd be kind. But after this little stunt, I'm not feeling very kind anymore. "You're lying," her voice shook. I took out my phone and after a few taps, showed the ownership file. Her name was gone. Only mine remained. Gasps, murmurs. My mom's eyes moved between us, understanding sinking in. "Ashley, I continued, putting my phone away. I was going to surprise you by letting you keep living there, maybe even giving you the papers as a gift, but since you think I should pay for my own gifts, I let that hang. She let out a shaky, awkward laugh. Oh, stop being so serious. You have money. You can do the decent thing. The decent thing? I repeated. You mean like humiliating your pregnant sister in front of all her guests? It was just a joke, she snapped, her voice unsteady now. I said nothing. Complete silence. My dad stood up, clearing his throat like he wanted to teach me about maturity. I raised one hand. Don't, I said. I've been the mature one forever. I've handled Ashley's bills. I've rescued her when she crashed her car. I paid for her to try college twice, and she quit both times. I let her live in that house for years without rent. And this is how she thanks me. I pointed at the filthy box. Nobody said a word. Ashley's breathing quickened. You wouldn't really kick me out? You're right, I said, tilting my head. I'll give you 7 days to find a new place. My mom stood. Dear, don't you think that's too harsh? I looked at her, smiling sweetly enough to hurt. Mom, you still have a guest bedroom, right? She flinched. Well, yes, but... Great, I said, clapping. Then Ashley has a bed to sleep in. Ashley's eyes widened with fear. I'm not moving back in with Mom and Dad. Well, Ashley, I said kindly, maybe you should have thought of that before giving me a box of used diapers. You could hear a pin drop after that. My baby shower went on. The food was great. The gifts from my real friends were thoughtful and kind. Ashley left early, and for once in my life, I didn't feel like chasing after her because she wasn't my problem anymore. It didn't take even 12 hours before the calls started. I woke the next day to 22 missed calls and a phone full of texts. Mom, Emily, we need to talk. Ashley's heartbroken. You embarrassed her in front of everyone. Was that necessary? Dad, this is too much. Call me. Ashley, you're such a toxic sister. I was just joking and you want to leave me homeless over a prank. Ah yes. The usual Ashley act. Pretending she's the victim when things go wrong. I said nothing. Kenneth, my husband, drank his coffee next to me, looking at his phone. He smiled. Looks like the drama just started. He showed me his screen. My cousin Catherine had posted on Facebook. Y'all, Ashley seriously gave her pregnant sister old diapers and then cried when she got what was coming. Choices have consequences. The comments were harsh. Ashley's used Emily forever. She deserved this. Wait, she thought that was funny? That's just evil. She's lucky Emily gave her a week before kicking her out. I let out a happy breath. Finally, everyone saw her for who she really was. Kenneth laughed softly, putting his arm around me. So, what's the next step? I took a small sip of my tea. I'm going to wait. Let them sit in their mess a while. Then I'll deal with it. The family tried guilt. By noon, my mom showed up at my door without warning. She barely waited for me to unlock before stepping in. Emily, we have to talk. I crossed my arms. You could have called. I did call, she snapped, sitting on my couch. You didn't answer. I leaned against the wall, uninterested. Mom sighed dramatically like she was the victim. Ashley made a mistake, but you're pushing her away. She's family. Family doesn't humiliate each other, Mom. She looked away. I'm sorry, but you have to forgive. I looked at her and smiled gently. I forgive. But I'm done being used. She nodded slowly. All right. Just don't let this break the family. I said nothing, thinking of the years wasted on false smiles and fake apologies. One day, maybe. But not today. To anyone out there feeling used or unseen, remember, your worth isn't measured by how others treat you. Stand strong, protect your peace, and never be afraid to walk away from those who don't value you. You deserve better.